Today we're going to be doing channel shoutouts. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel Kazzalistic, and hi to my new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining me on my crochet vlog channel. So today we're doing something a little bit different. Two reasons. One, this is a video I've been promising for a good 2 or 3 weeks now, and I just haven't had time to do it. And secondly, because of things going on with me health wise at the moment, I'll talk about that more at the end of the video. I just haven't got anything finished, so I have nothing to show, so it kind of made more sense to do a channel shout out. There's lots of channels that need them at the moment. We're in that in between period where even if you've not hit the target, you could still potentially get monetization within the next deadline. So if you're not aware of what I'm talking about, YouTube recently changed its terms of partnership for monetization, which basically means you have to have over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watched hours on your actual channel. So there are a lot of my YouTube friends that have just fallen short very slightly, either on the subs or the hours or both, and some are a long way off. So we've all been doing this hashtag #smallyarncreators. I'll put it across the screen at the bottom, and we've been using that hashtag on social media and on YouTube, so that you can find other small yarn creators. We're all clubbing together to encourage and give each other shout outs, so that you can all find new and interesting channels, and even if my channel doesn't interest you, perhaps one of my friends will. There are way more channels than I realised for crochet and for knitting and sort of the yarn community, so it's been really exciting, I think, to see. So I'm going to read through a list of names. I'm not going to go into details because I've got quite a few on the list. I'm going to put the names across the bottom of the screen for you, and I'm going to link all the channels down in the description box. So remember to press show more if you've got the description box at the bottom, and all those will then show up. So this is just to give you some more channels to watch. Hopefully you'll still watch mine as well, but it's just to expand your world. Okay, so I need a pen. I should have had that beside me and I didn't. I'm going to tick these off as I go because otherwise I'll get muddled. So some of these channels have hit the milestone, some of them haven't. Now one of the channels that I am going to shout out again, which I did do in my last shout out video, is Sian's Crafty Corner. Sian and I are very good friends. She's been very supportive of my channel, and at one point was larger than me and was giving me shout outs and helped my channel grow. So Sian is literally, as of this morning, I'm recording this on Saturday, she was 6 subscribers away from hitting her milestone. So if 6 of you watching haven't subscribed to her channel, all you have to do is go across and you'll be helping a single mum, you know, help her channel, help her get monetization and give her options for her future. So please, Sian's great, she's really interesting to watch. She often does live streams as well, so please go and give her a sub. So the next channel is Francis. Now Francis, if you're watching, I'm never quite sure how to pronounce your surname. It's either Francis Siple or Siple. I think it's Siple, but I'm not too sure, but it's S-I-P-L or S-I-P-P-L. Anyway, I'll put it across the bottom of the screen. Now, I've been watching her for a long time. Her husband is in the Air Force, I think it is, isn't it? And she was living in Alaska, so she used to do lots of vlogs out and about with Alaska scenery. So if you love that kind of scenery, some of her back catalogue on her channel is very, very good. She's just recently moved to a hotter climate in America, so she had a little bit of a break, but she started uploading again. So do go across and give her a watch. The next one is Christinnas Creations. That's not to be confused with Christinnas Creations. They're very similar names. Christinna has 2 T's in it. Again, we're going to put it across the bottom of the screen so you can see it. And she's been very supportive of my channel, and she's sort of a relatively new channel, but she's interesting to watch. So the next one, I think who has surpassed the criteria off the top of my head, is the lovely Laura, who is a Crocheting Whovian. She does both knitting and crochet, primarily knitting I think mainly these days. She has done a bit of both. She's just lovely to watch. The next one is actually somebody who hasn't uploaded for a while. It's a very good friend of mine. Her name is Amy, and her channel is the Amy's Woolly World of Creations. I think I've got that right off the top of my head. I'm going to put it across the bottom of the screen. Now Amy has had quite a long period where she hasn't been uploading. I don't know whether she's planning to again. I'm hoping to encourage her to do so. I know she's had some health problems, but she's got a huge back catalogue, and she primarily knits. The next one again is another very good friend, and her name is Marie, and her channel is KnitnCrochet Mad. Now Marie suffers from very chronic health problems. I'm not going to go into details what, but she has been very supportive of me, and we've got to know each other very, very well. She's an absolute sweetheart. And I know that Marie has just recently started crocheting again, and she's hoping to start uploading soon. So keep an eye out, because she will have new content coming up. The next one is Anne, whose channel is Hookingwithhounds. She does have dogs, so if you like dogs, that's a bonus. She's a crochet, does a lot of amigurumis. She, I don't think, has uploaded for a while. I certainly haven't seen anything in my news feed for her. So she has a lot going on in her life. She has a busy job. She's got children that have sort of, I'm not sure if it's autism or I know she's got children that have got some special needs. So I know she's very, very busy. But Anne, if you're watching, please start uploading again. We miss you. I love her channel. She's so interesting to watch. The next one is actually a guy. His name is Efrain Malave or Malave. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce his surname. Sorry, Efrain, if you're watching. Efrain is lovely. He's only done a few videos, so he just sort of uploads as and when. And he does both knitting and crochet. More knitting, it seems. Absolutely so fast. He has knitted on camera. Has the most amazing long nails as well. He's a hairdresser. He's really interesting to watch. Everybody loves him, so I highly recommend him. Now the next one is a lovely lady called Deena. Now she's had 2 or 3 different channels. I think her channel that she's using at the moment is called CoffeeCats. She used to be Mystique Valley Vlogs, I think it was called. She's had another channel called The Next Chapter, and there's also CoffeeCats. I'm not sure which one she's working with at the minute. I think it's CoffeeCats, but I'll put the link for the ones that she's still uploading to. She's a crocheter, and she thinks she does loom knit hats as well. She does a lot for charity like me. The next one is the Scraptastic Yarns podcast. She's one of my subscribers, so I've got to know her through that. She's really lovely, and her podcasts are usually about half an hour long, so if you like sort of slightly longer ones, she's a really good one to watch. Then we have BlueHeartCrafts, and I'm really sorry, sweetheart, I've forgotten your name. Memory's not good. And again, she's somebody that's been very supportive of my channel, and she's really hoping to grow, so please go across and give her some encouragement. The next one is Jana's Favourite Things. I must confess I haven't actually watched this channel yet, but I've only recently become aware of it, so this is on my to watch list, so please go across and give her some encouragement. Then there is the Yarn Journey Crochet, I think it is. If I've got that wrong, I'll put the correct thing down at the bottom. Again, this is a new channel to me, so I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I just wanted to give them some encouragement. I've also had a lady who runs a channel. She does crochet bags. I'm not sure what her name is, but her channel is called PaintnKnit. She is over 2,000 subs, so I know she's hit the criteria. I don't know if she needs the watch minutes, but she's got some interesting bags on there, so it's definitely worth taking a look at her channel. The next channel is the lovely Zoe, who is one of my friends. She is 24 Carat Crochet. Zoe both knits and crochets. She does pretty much equal amounts of both. She makes some lovely stuff. She has also got tutorials on her channel, so do watch out for that. Zoe's a much bigger channel than me, so the chances are most of you probably will have come across her, but just in case you haven't, she's one of the bigger YouTubers in our community, and she's lovely, and she's English, so what could you not love about English people? Not that I'm biased. And the next one is a very, very dear friend, and that's my beloved Jan. I've talked about Jan a lot on my channel. She is Jan Carruthers on YouTube, also known as Urban Gypsy Crochet. She doesn't really need the shout out, but I'm giving it to her anyway because she's always been supportive of my channel. My channel has grown massively thanks to Jan and her shout outs, so thanks Jan. She's also been really supportive of me. She sent me yarn and stuffing and safety eyes and all sorts of bits and bobs as and when she's destashing to help me out, because obviously I do stuff for charity, and I'm on a very tight budget, and Jan, being in a similar situation, knows how difficult it is, so she's been very supportive of me. I love her dearly. We have some wonderful chats in private, and I'm very thankful to call her a friend, so please go across if you've not come across Jan. Again, she's one of the bigger YouTubers in our community. She does do a little bit of knitting, but she's primarily a crocheter these days. She does long videos, usually about 40-45 minutes long, with her friend Sue, so they just sit and chat, sometimes about crochet, but sometimes it's just about life in general. It's really interesting to watch, and Jan obviously also talks about stuff that she's made. She also does videos on magazine reviews, book reviews, that kind of thing. So she's a good all-round channel, so she's really interesting to watch, and I love her very, very much. So please give Jan some support. The next channel again is a new one to me. She's asked for a channel shout out, and the channel's name is MickyMidge. So I haven't had a chance to watch her yet. I have subscribed. She's again on my watch list. So there's your channel shout out as promised, my darling. The next one is TOEcreations, which is, I'm trying to think of her name. Is it Megan? Oh God, my memory's shocking. I do watch people, but my short-term memory is very, very bad. So, but she does knitting and crochet. She's really, really interesting. She makes project bags and stuff as well. She's really, really lovely. She's based in America. Then we have my darling Ross. I love watching Ross. There are not many knitting podcasts, vlogs, whatever you want to call them, that I actually sit and watch right the way through on YouTube. Ross is one of the very few that does. He does knit and crochet, but he is very much primarily a knitter. He does a lot of things like knitted hats and scarves and cowls. He does do some blankets. He's done some socks as well. So he does a little bit of everything. He's recently moved from one area in America to another, and I've forgotten the area that he's moved to, which is really bad of me. And he's gone for a new job, and he's really enjoying it. He's doing really, really well. He has the most fantastic yarn collection, which you can always see behind him on camera. Absolutely incredible. I just kind of like listening to him and looking at all the yarn behind him. He's really, really interesting to watch. He sometimes does daily vlogs as well. So he's one of the bigger channels in our yarn community, but I wanted to give him a shout out because he's always been very supportive of my channel. So thanks, Ross, if you're watching. The next one is the lovely Kendra, who is HookedByHappenstance. She does also have a vlogging channel, which is Happenstance Place, I think, off the top of my head. Again, Kendra is a crocheter. I think she does a little bit of knitting. Trying to remember, but she's really, really interesting. She has done some tutorial stuff as well. Again, been very supportive of me, so please go across and give us some love. The next one is again another new channel to me, and it's Country Bumpkin Creates. Again, it's one I haven't had a chance to watch, and is on my watch list, so I'm hoping to start watching that soon. So please go across and give us some love. The next one again is one that I haven't had a chance to watch, is the Corner of Craft. So again, please go across and give some love. The next one is somebody that I've been hearing a lot about recently. I haven't had a chance to watch her yet, but the channel is called Fizzy Lifting Drink. It is a yarn channel as far as I understand it. I've noticed her popping up a lot in some of my YouTube friends' comments and stuff. I haven't had a chance to watch the channel yet. I think she's a crocheter. I'm not sure if she's a knitter as well. I may have got that wrong, so don't quote me on it, but please go across and give her some love as well. The next one is critterkid 12. Again, it's a channel that's fairly new to me. I think I've been subbed for a while, but for some reason it doesn't come up in my newsfeed. The trouble with the newsfeed is if you press the bell to get every notification for every channel you follow, then you get emails, and I just got to the point where I had so many emails, so I just have time to clear out my email box. It's kind of annoying that they just don't give you the screen notification without the email, but it is what it is. So I don't have the bell ticked for everybody, and I think that's why I've possibly missed out on the videos, so my apologies. I'm going to rectify that. So it's critterkid 12. And the last one for today's shout out, again, is one that has actually surpassed the milestone, but is around about the same level of subs as me, and that is TOEcreations 7. She is in America and crocheter, and I think she's done some tutorials off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure she has. She does a lot of her own stuff. She's also got an Etsy shop, I know, so that's another one that you might find interesting. So that's it. So there you go. So you've got 17 minutes worth of new channels. Like I said, there's probably loads more that I need to sit down and do a big list. So if you're a channel that I haven't shouted out yet, and you really would like a shout out to help your channel grow, please leave a comment down in the comment section so that I can find you, and obviously make a note on my list for the next shout out video that I will do. So I hope you've all found that useful, and that you found some new channels through that. Don't forget to obviously go across and subscribe. Do watch some, even if you just put them on in the background to help them get their watch minutes up. YouTube have made it so much harder to get monetized, and I'm very blessed that you guys have all supported me and helped me go over that threshold. I've never had a payment off YouTube yet. I just haven't earned enough money. It's surprising how much work you actually have to put in order to reach the threshold where you get paid. So I'm way off that at the moment. But it's I think it's nice for people to at least have the option. So apologise for the bird, she's protesting because I've shut the door that she likes to sit on top of, because she's got the hump with me. If you're new to the channel, I have cockatiels. I also have a bearded dragon. Beardy's obviously quiet, but the birds are very vocal, particularly the one you can hear right now, which is Chip, who is our female cockatiel. She has been on camera once, refuses to come on camera since then, yeah, she's very vocal. She's tame. Our other one, Billy, in the other room is not, but he's very vocal, being a boy, but she's usually the ringleader. Yeah, so that's it for the crafty bit. Life update, really there isn't much to tell you. I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support you've had. If you're new to the channel, I suffer from depression and anxiety, as well as a physical condition, and my depression has been particularly tricky this last week or so. I have some idea. I take it, you know, you have to sit back and take stock. I have some idea what might be triggering it. One of the things which I think was triggering subconsciously and I hadn't been aware of, actually today, Saturday, is 3 years since one of my very best friends passed away, my friend Jimbo. I have talked about him on the channel before, and those of you who've been with me right from the start will remember that I did a black and white, big, massive granny squares, alternating red and white I should have said red and white, because red was his, well, red and cream it was. I hope get it right, doesn't it? Red and cream, because red was his favourite colour, which I made for him and was on his bed in the hospice as he was dying from cancer. So it kind of hit me last night. I hadn't really registered that it was this week, and then last night I was listening to a song that a very big YouTuber called KidBehindACamera actually put up, because he lost his dad in December, and it's called See You Soon. He released that about a week ago, so I'm going to link that down in the description as well, just in case it interests some of you. And I was listening to it and I just found myself crying, and I wasn't sure why. And then it dawned on me last night that the very last things that I said to my friend were goodbye, see you soon. Knowing very well that I wouldn't be able to see him soon, but I didn't want to upset him by saying goodbye. And his last words to me were basically that he would come and visit me soon. He had a brain tumour, so his brain wasn't fully working properly by that point. So I just said, okay, bye, see you soon. And that's how we left it. So I'm a bit sad today. I think because I'm a bit low, it's affected me more. But grief is part of life. Lost, as those of you that have been with me for a while will know, we lost our two older dogs, family dogs, in January. So it's kind of grief and anniversaries. I've had a lot of deaths in various forms, family, friends, neighbours, all sorts in the last 5 years. So I think it's just an accumulation of it. So I'm kind of hoping for no more and to have a break from grief for a while. And unfortunately, when somebody that's had severe depression, it can knock you back every now and then, which is what's happened. I think also sometimes being a carer, I'm a full-time carer to my friend, sometimes it can be very isolating. Usually it doesn't bother me, but I just go through periods where I struggle with it a bit, and I'm just going through a bit of a period where I'm just finding it a little bit tricky. But I'm getting through it. Also not been sleeping real because of the depression, so that has a knock-on effect. So I'm just trying to rebalance myself. So this brings me up to the point of what do I do with the channel from here? Since we lost our dogs in January, because it's triggered grief and my depression a little bit, I've lost my ability to concentrate and really focus hard on getting 2 things made a week, which is what I've been doing. Now I can still manage to get 1 thing done a week, and I will still be doing that, so that absolutely is my aim, and I would still like to do 2 videos a week. So the question is, what do you guys want to see as the second video in the week? I've got about 2 or 3 books that I can potentially do a review on that are crochet related. So that's something that I could do, but obviously that's only going to see me through for a few videos. The reason that I'm thinking about doing it this way is just to give me some time to sort my health out. Obviously I need to be healthy for myself in order to be able to do what I'm doing on YouTube. I think I've just burnt out a little bit. I've been doing 2 videos a week, creating 2 things a week. It's very hard work behind the scenes, and that's without filming, editing, uploading, social media, all that kind of stuff. So I've just burnt out a little bit, and I know from past experience of my health that I shouldn't push it. So this is why I want to do something different as the second video. This is what I'm proposing. So I want to know what you guys think of that, and what do you think I could do that would interest you guys. What would you like to see from the channel other than things like book reviews? Like I said, I've got a few, but I'm low budget, so I can't afford to keep buying books. So I'm kind of looking for ideas from you guys. This is both our channel, so I'd like some feedback from you guys. I also just want to say thank you for all your support and just telling me to take a break. I do appreciate that, but I kind of don't want to take the break, because I enjoy doing the channel. I enjoy having interaction with people. Being a carer is very isolating, so I sure you appreciate that, actually interacting with people, even if it's on social media. It's very, very important to my mental health in a way. So what do you think? What would you like to see? you know, maybe we could look at some different yarns that perhaps have already been sent in more detail. I don't know. I just would like to know what you guys, I know I've got some beginners on the channel. I'd be interested to see what you guys like, because we've got people all different levels. We've got experienced crocheters, new crocheters. So I'm not looking to do tutorials. I could do tutorials on just like basic stitches and stuff, but I'm not looking to do tutorials of patterns and stuff, because there's copyright issues. You've got the contact designers and stuff like that. And to be honest, I don't have time as a carer to actually sit and record those kind of videos. So that would be tricky for me. But anything outside of that, I'd be really interested to see what ideas you guys have. And I'd really appreciate the feedback. It would really help me move forward and keep the channel going. Because I don't want to disappear, because you've all been so loyal to me, and I very much appreciate that, and I appreciate all your friendship as well. So that's it. I'm going to end it there. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's something a little bit different. Yeah, life happens, doesn't it? But don't worry, I'm okay. I'm managing my health. It's just a bit tricky, but I'm sure you appreciate we all have bad patches in our life, and it's just a little blip, not a major disaster. So I'm going to end it there. So I hope you're all well wherever in the world you are, and that you're not losing your crochet mojo. And love to know what you're all working on. Are you doing anything exciting? Are you doing stuff for charity or friends or family, or maybe even new babies? I'd love to know what you're working on. I find it really exciting. It helps give me ideas as well. Don't forget there is a Facebook group as well, so you can share pictures of the things you're making. I love to see what you guys are doing, and that's the links for all my social media down in the description. But my Facebook group is usually where you'll find me. And I took myself out of time without realising, sorry. So until next time, that's it. Until next time, remember to stay well, happy crafting, and until next time, remember to stay true to yourself. Bye.